Hey folks, it's another day. Scruffy did not eat yesterday, period. So, if you recall the video from yesterday, he refused the food, basically wouldn't come, so I left. At dinner time, he came early, but I was busy, and then by the time I came back, he had already left. And that surprised me because usually he sticks around longer, and usually he comes a little later. So I left food at the door inside, and then I left some treats on the outside just to see if he had come back. He did come back kind of late, but I wasn't there at the time, so the treat was eaten. But he didn't stick around long enough for me to show up. I think we just missed each other because I noticed there was a lot of saliva still on the plate, so the plate was really wet. Maybe he took a drink of water and then got the treat. I'm not sure, but yeah, then I left another treat out and he never came back the rest of the night. So, but now he's back. Sitting at the door. I just put out the water. I didn't see him, and then I was kind of looking around, and then I noticed he was kind of hiding on near a railing somewhere, and I guess got too close and he jumped off the deck. So I went back inside, the food there, and he's been kind of slowly approaching. So he was kind of sitting behind the table at first where I can't see him. We can't film him, and then he finally walked to about where he is now, and I can start filming. But I'm not sure what the deal with Scruffy is. I think I'm losing his trust, or he's getting food from somewhere else, or he's just not interested, because he just doesn't seem to want to engage with me, and he doesn't seem to want the food enough to do anything. So I'm starting to get a little concerned. We may be at the end of the road here because the valerian root and the honeysuckle didn't do anything, and then the extra silver vine, the better silver vine didn't do anything, and then we already knew that the catnip and the silver vine didn't do anything, and so I'm kind of out of options to entice him. Basically all I have is food, but if he's not eating or not willing to come for the food, then we're in an impasse. So a little sad, a little depressing. But he's here now, so I'm kind of curious if he's going to come to the door or not. Do you want some food, Scruffy? You're not behaving like you normally do, so usually I expect you to drink some water, which you haven't, and then I kind of expect you to come eventually to the screen door here, and look over the food, and then I'll usually go out there, you back up, and then in a few minutes or something, you'll come and you'll eat from the cup, and then you eat in the bowl. But in the past, week or two, you've basically been keeping a distance. You haven't been coming to the screen door as much. When I go out there, you walk way far away, and then you never approach. And then you don't eat, and I don't know what to do. So I think I will go outside. So I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to go outside and see if I'll just sit in the chair and see if he comes to me. So I went to get my shoes on, and Scruffy came to the door, and then my camera was at the door, so by the time I started filming, he started walking away. But I'm gonna go out right now. So I just sat down, and I thought he was gonna approach, and then the moment I started the camera, he scurried away. But not as far as he's done in the past couple days, so, and he's not sleeping, so it's an improvement. Want some food, Scruffy? We won't up the cup now. Spoon, whatever. Want food? I know you like food. Let me throw you a piece of kibble. Whoops. Not good. Fell in. This might not work. I am a horrible, horrible throw. So you can pick that up later. So I'm wasting your food. It's not actually good. There we go. See, it's food. See, you feel like food, right? Okay, so one went into the cracks, one went to the corner, away from me, and then the last one finally hit. So now he's had a taste of food. Maybe he'll actually want the rest. So we got I think it's a little more than the eighth of a cup. It's probably somewhere between an eighth and a fourth, so it's a little more than a single feeding. So if I feed him twice, then he'll have what I expect him to have for a day. Though I don't know, so I'm wondering if I should start feeding him more. I'm not sure. So if I put more in the bowl, he sticks around longer. I'm not sure if I put more. So there's two ways it can go. So if I put more in, give him more food, he may not come around longer, more often. He may only come around for dinner, because he's not hungry. Or it actually could work the other way, where I feed him more and he becomes more dependent on the food, and he won't hunt as much. I'm not sure if I really want him to not hunt, but maybe just to be socializing him, maybe that's what I need to be doing. And then lower the food at some point in the future. So yeah, I think he. Okay, here he comes. Because yeah, I think it's really skittish, and I'm not sure what the change is. So I know he has shown frustration with me petting him, and showing frustration with eating with the golf balls, but it feels like there's something more. So I don't know, maybe he's vomiting more and I'm not seeing it. Sorry, I'm slipping in the chair, so I had to shift. No food? Got food? No food? Let's eat from the cup first. You like the cup? We do this every day, Scruffy. Gotta get used to this. Okay. Food.
It's good. So I'm intentionally trying to touch him with my index finger as he goes in the cup, just to get him used to my touch. So I'm not trying to pet him or stroke him or anything with the finger. I'm just trying to get him used to my touch. Okay, see, that was good. So there's only one left here. Want the rest? So there's one more in the cup, and then you can go for the bowl. I won't block you, but I will pet you. Just gonna lower my hand so you know what's coming. I don't want to startle you, Scruffy. Okay, glanced his fur there. Didn't pet him, but Okay, glanced his fur again. I was going to try to pet him, but he pulled back. Okay, so now I'm actually making contact. He actually made contact with me, I think accidentally. And so he made contact again, probably not so accidentally that time. So I think he's getting into the food, so I think he's willing to tolerate it. Good, Scruffy. I'm glad we're finally doing this. Don't scratch me. Yeah, that's saran wrap. Because you haven't been eating, they've been saving your food. I gotta clean that up. I thought I left the saran wrap inside. Okay, I'm going to let him adjust the balls to get the food back off in the pet. So I wasn't petting him. So I'm going to dump the last kibble back in the cup. And so I'm going to let him try to figure out the balls if he wants to come back. And I won't immediately pet him. That's right, you gotta go in the other way. You gotta roll the ball. Okay, good. Yeah. So I think he's frustrated with the balls. So I didn't go in to pet him that time. So I'm gonna shift the bowl a little bit. Make him think I'm helping him or something, I don't know. So now he's eaten a little bit. He might not come back. So yeah, I'm wondering if the balls are what's changed with him. I think things have gotten progressively worse. So basically the chain of events is he threw up, I switched the balls so it's this configuration now, which makes it harder for him to eat. So I'm thinking probably the vomit or the balls are the big change that has occurred here, that might be affecting his behavior. So I think he really hates the balls. He hates the slow feeder. So yeah, I probably have to continue my search for a better slow feeder bowl. But yeah, I don't like any of them, and they're all, the ones I do like. I find problems with them, and then they're kind of the ones I like seem to be on the more expensive side, and because they're not perfect in my opinion, I'm like hesitant to commit to them, just because it's like, well, I kind of like this, but except for this feature or this feature, and if this feature is a problem, he might not eat from it, or you might not be able to. I might not be able to pet him or interact with him as he's eating because of X feature, or I can't tell if this is going to slow him down enough. So why would I spend this much money on a slow feeder bowl when it doesn't actually work? So, and then some of them are like for dogs, and like there are some people who say it works for cats, and then there's some people saying not so sure about that. And so I'm like, why is this so hard? So I don't know how these cats survive in the wild, and they throw up so easily. Okay, Scruffy's coming back. Okay, so my goal is to let him get into the next part of the bowl before I pet him again, because I do want him to get encouragement with the food. I don't know, maybe I won't pet him. I'll just stay here, let him try to figure out the bowl. Depends if he figures it out. If he figures it out, I'll probably try to pet him. If he's struggling with it, I won't pet him. So yeah, you gotta move the ball. Good, Scruffy. Okay, so you figured out this pool here. So I might pet him. So I'm gonna move my hand, Scruffy. I'll let you eat first. Well, so today I'd say the slow feeder's working in the sense that it's making him eat really slowly because he walked away and then came back, so that's probably some of the slowest. So interesting, so he's being more aggressive and more deliberate with his paw, so I think maybe he's making progress with it. So he's actually pushed the plate into my foot, but that's okay. So I'm going to stop petting him for a little bit, because he's starting to get into a harder part. So let's see if he can figure this out. Okay, I think he figured it out a little bit. He's going to have to eventually get into the other side where the two big balls are. Yep, my hand's still there, but I haven't pet you. Okay, so finally, yeah, that other ball rolled away so you can get some more of the food. So I'm gonna go in and pet him again. It's okay. It's okay, Scruffy. Nothing's changed. Stop petting him. So I think, I can't see how much is there, but I think he's gonna have to roll the ball again. Just a little bit more there, so I'm gonna go in again. I wasn't sure if he was gonna pull back when I did that, but he didn't, so yeah, he's gonna have to roll the ball, I think. Oh, well, so it kind of rolled for him, so he might figure out that he needs to go in the middle there. And yeah, he did. Good. Just gonna pet him one more time. So he's probably gonna give up pretty soon after he gets this big chunk, because all the little pieces are a little harder for him, and I think he decides it's not worth it. So at this point I might just let him eat, because I know he gets frustrated around now. So he's doing pretty good with the ball. I'm like, far away, dude. So I stopped hitting you, so I came up. So my hand's not near you anymore. So I'm gonna let you finish. Because yeah, I want you to practice a little bit with the ball, especially finishing it. That's the hard part. You have a hard time finishing because you're not really good with the balls. Yeah, you're getting better. So that's pretty much what you got to do. So yeah, I think you're making progress. So I hope this means you're going to eat more often and finish your food. Okay, that works. So if you want those other pieces, you're going to have to roll. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that, just rough eating will just kind of rotate the balls. And he'll basically just kind of get it as an effect of just persistence. But I want him to be persistent. So, the past couple days it looked like he just gave up in frustration. So, yeah, I'm resisting the temptation to pet him. I didn't pet him. I didn't even go in. So, yeah, it looks like he gave up in that last piece. But he did pretty good. Actually, there's actually a whole bunch actually under that ball. So I think I'm going to shake it. Yeah, see, there's a couple on each side there. So it's like probably 10 pieces at least still in there. So now the question will be, is he gonna huff off and jump off the deck? Or is he going to chill out? Or is he going to come back for the rest of the food? So my least favorite scenario is he leaves in a huff. I think the best scenario would be, yeah, he finishes his plate. Because, yeah, I do want him to work out the food. And then him chilling out nearby, that would be kind of a nice symbolic gesture, because, yeah, he's been kind of leaving in a huff quite often. You mad at me, Scruffy? So you see there's kibble on both sides of the ball. So if he also learns, that I'm helping him with the ball, so he notices I shake the plate and I move the balls, then maybe that would be good too, because then he knows I'm helping him and he'll wait around for me to shake the balls again. He gave up, so I'm gonna shake the bowl again. And he ran back. He might be done. There's, let's say, about 5 pieces left, maybe. Though I think we did okay. So definitely better than yesterday where he didn't eat. And then I think the day before he only ate dinner. And then I think he left in a huff because he got angry at the balls and didn't finish his food. So this is progress, I think. So I'm gonna hold the wand toy. Hey, Scruffy. No, you didn't like that sound. So he kind of left in a huff. So yeah, I think he's out of sight and gone. Okay, folks, I guess that's it for today. So hopefully we'll have something going on tonight. Until then, thanks for joining, and I'll see you again.